Arizona was shaped by fire. Volcanoes and lava fields created landscapes unlike anywhere else. From Sunset Crater to the pueblos of Opaki, to volcanic trails and mountain drives. Each stop tells part of the story. This is Volcanic, Arizona. So today we're here at Sunset Crater National Monument here in northern Arizona. Behind me you can see the Sunset Crater. You can see that red tinge on top there. That's what gives it its name. It does kind of look like a sunset. That tinge is from oxidized cinders there at the top. So you can't climb to the top of it anymore. Since 1973, that trail has been closed, but we'll explore around the volcano today. This is the lava flow trail here at Sunset Crater National Monument. It's this really nice paved sidewalk. And it's a little loop, super easy. You get great views of Sunset Crater. You can see that there behind me. You used to be able to hike to the top of Sunset Crater, but that closed in 1973. There was just too much erosion from all the foot traffic and caused a lot of disruption to the cone because it's so fragile there. Due to the eruption of the volcano, the Sinagua people did have to leave the immediate area. All the volcanic ash, though, did make farmland nearby extra fertile for a number of years. Sunset Crater is located about 20 miles north of Flagstaff. It's really easy, really pretty drive to get here. The road is perfectly fine for any vehicle. This is just the first of 4 trails I'm exploring today here at Sunset Crater Volcano National Monument. Each one has its own character, from lava fields to cinder cones and sweeping views of the peaks. Let me know which one ends up being your favorite, and keep watching. The next trail is completely different. This is a viewpoint. You drive to it. You are not allowed to hike up here. You do have a great view though. So Lava Edge Trail. This is Lava Edge Trail at Sunset Crater Volcano National Monument. And honestly, finding the trailhead was a little tricky. I parked at the visitor center, but the trail doesn't actually start there. You have to cross the road to reach the official trailhead on the opposite side. The trail is about 3.5 miles one way, winding through old lava flows, open pine forest, and black volcanic soil. It skirts along the edge of the Bonito campground, giving you great views of the cinder cones and the rugged lava fields without actually cutting through the campsites. If you hike the entire length, it eventually connects with both the Trail and the Lenox Crater Trailhead on the far end. I didn't realize that when I started, so after finishing the hike, I had to walk all the way back along the road to get to my car at the visitor center. So here's a tip. Park at the Trailhead instead. From there, you can hike Lava Edge, and Lenox Crater all from one spot and explore this entire volcanic landscape without any backtracking. Isn't this such a cool spot? It's all black on the trail. Then the green pine trees and the brown pine needles. It's a really striking trail. You sure do get a really great view of Sunset Crater from this trail. And you can really see that reddish tinge there. That reddish tinge is what gives Sunset Crater its name, because it kind of looks like a sunset with that red glow. You really couldn't ask for a better day. Nice cloud cover, perfect weather. Just such a huge difference from Phoenix. It's so much cooler up here. It's great. This is a really nice trail. It's well marked. You can see the rocks on either side of the trail. Now we are at the shortest trail here at Sunset Crater National Park, the Trail, 0.2 miles. Hawaiian word for stony, rough lava. I would say that matches the look here. All right, let's check it out. Here's the trail for This is the Trail, and it's the shortest hike here at Sunset Crater, only about 1/3 of a mile. It's an easy walk, but what makes it special is how close you get to the old lava flows. You can really see the sharp, twisted texture of the rock. It's wild to think this is once molten, moving down from the volcano almost 1,000 years ago. It's a quick, simple trail, but it gives you one of the best looks at the raw power and texture of the lava that shaped this entire area. Another great shot of Sunset Crater up there. I am at my last trail at Sunset Crater National Monument. And this is actually Lenox Crater Trail. It's a 1.5 mile loop that goes up to Lenox Crater. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, check out the crater, and then I will have seen every trail, I believe, doing this entire road loop. So it's been a really great but really tiring day. So I'm excited to get on this trail and check out the views and then start heading home. As you get up to the top of Lenox Crater, there's some interpretive signs. And to summarize it, basically it says that you're standing on the rim of Lenox Crater, a 250-foot cinder cone volcano that erupted hundreds of thousands of years before Sunset Crater. The hollow depression you see is what's left of the vent where molten rock once burst through the Earth's crust. Lava and cinders exploded into the air, then rained back down in a ring that built this cone. Over time, wind, rain, and gravity have filled in the crater with loose cinders. Later, the eruption of Sunset Crater blanketed Lenox in a fresh layer of ash. What you see today is a product of both eruptions and centuries of erosion. This spot sits on the eastern edge of the San Francisco Volcanic Field, home to nearly 600 volcanoes. Each mountain around you is volcanic. The oldest is San Francisco Mountain, now called the San Francisco Peaks, a giant composite volcano that erupted about 6 million years ago. By comparison, Sunset Crater, at just 1,000 years old, is the baby of the family. It's amazing to see how much life finds a way here. At first glance, these black volcanic cinders look like the last place anything could grow, but then you notice splashes of color, wildflowers pushing through the rock, bright against the dark ground. The contrast is so striking, it almost doesn't feel real. And it's not just plants. Even in this harsh landscape, you'll spot insects like this beetle making its way across the cinders. It's a reminder that even in a place shaped by fire and ash, life not only survives, it thrives. Here we are at the junction. So I did lava flow trail first in the morning on my way here, and I've since circled back to finish these other trails. So I'm gonna head back to my car. It's quite a long walk to my car. I think I'm actually gonna walk on the side of the road just to cut down on the walking time. Then I'm gonna head to the visitor center, check it out real quick, and then the long drive home. I am done with all my hiking today. When I got here this morning, the visitor center was closed because it was too early, and now I'm here and it's closed because it's too late. So I spent the entire day hiking these national monuments. It was an amazing day. I'll have to come back again. What a great place. If you are in Flagstaff or you're heading south after visiting the Grand Canyon, this loop is definitely a must stop. You get to see the Sunset Crater, Wupaki ruins, Donny Mountain, volcanoes. It was just absolutely amazing. So it's been a great day, and it's time to get some gas and hightail it back to Phoenix. I decided to take the long way home, down through beautiful Sedona, one of the most scenic drives in all of Arizona. If you've been following the series, you know there's so much more to see along this route. Don't miss my next videos. I'll be giving a full driving tour of the Wupaki Sunset Crater Loop, showing every stop and overlook along the way. And in the next hiking video, we'll check out the ancient ruins and pueblos that make this area so fascinating. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't yet, hit subscribe so you don't miss the rest of this adventure through volcanic Arizona.